So this part of the video was just me talking shit about myself, and I'm incredible, so I doing a voiceover over this because like it made no sense. Anyways, so this is the introduction to introduce my amazing, beautiful, incredible video that is meant to portray Solin Hall to its full splendor because no one is able to do that as I see on YouTube. So yeah.
Hello?
So first, I'm gonna address what people find bad about Celine, and I'm gonna counter-argument the argument. So the first argument is to say it's ugly. I'm gonna put like pictures here. Wait, am I move aside? Okay, don't pay attention to the mess. Like, I'm a student, okay? I don't have time to. That's not an excuse. Clean your room. I was cleaning my room, but then I was like, oh my god, maybe I should film the video. So yeah, here I am. Anyways, it's been like 2 minutes already and I haven't said anything. Okay, so first thing, it's ugly. So I understand why at one point in life Solin Hall was ugly. It's true that some apartment in the old times and even this year there still were some apartment like that are old. So you have ugly blue carpet with some stains on it. Don't ask me what the stains are. I don't know and I don't want to know. So it can seem ugly, but these apartments are a vast minority, I would say, or maybe not a vast minority, but they are going to be a vast minority because they're renovating a lot of apartments this summer. So for the incoming student, you don't even have to worry about having a good-looking apartment. I'm in a renovated one, so you see like the walls are just white. You can see the floor; it's like just wood, like plastic wood, like I don't know how you call it, but yeah. So it's pretty decent. Like it's even more than decent, and we have really huge windows. So it's like, to me, I love this because we have a lot of natural lights coming in, and we have like it's just aesthetically pleasing. Like they're really huge. I'm gonna put some pictures here once again. So like yeah, it's really not up to date the fact to say it's ugly. It's really not ugly anymore. I understand why at one point they would have said that, but it's not ugly anymore. Like really not. The second point that I would say is the most like the principal point people would like bring about is the fact that it's far from campus. To be honest, it's just like a 20-minute ride. So like you have a 5-minute walk to go to the metro station, and then you have a 10-minute ride in the metro, and then you have a 5-minute walk to get to the Red Pass Library or the Leacock building. These are the like buildings that go to the most. So like yeah, it's a variable between like 15 minutes and what max 25 minutes, I would say. So, and it's really comfortable because like you just like 5-minute walking and then you just sit on the metro that is hot and comfy for 10 minutes or 12 minutes if you go up to McGill and Uphill Station. And so it's really nice. Like it's really not bothering. At least to me, it was really not a bother. And especially during the winter, I feel like it's even more like a plus, like a benefit, because you don't have to walk a long time at under minus 27 degrees Celsius. So I really appreciated that I had to take the metro instead of like walking up and downhill to Upper Res. So yeah, that's my opinion, and everyone is feel free like to think whatever they want, but I think it's even a benefit to have like to take the metro, especially considering the fact that you have to have a metro card that we call an office card here, and then like with that office card you can literally go wherever in Montreal. So it's really easy to move around when you have an office card. And I know some people that are in downtown campus, like downtown residents, that don't have office cards, so I would say they're not as free as me to spontaneously go like on the other side of Montreal because they don't have a metro card, so they would have to buy a metro card to go there. And like, yeah, so I feel like that I got interrupted because I guess there's a huge storm coming in, so there was an alert on my phone that was like, stay at home. So yeah, I'm sorry, so just coming back. So yeah, so there are only benefits in having to take the metro every day. It's not even every day, but like in having to take the metro. And also, even though it's far from campus, it's really close to the oh my god, I lost. To the Atwater Market and the Lachine Canal. That are two very aesthetically pleasing places that people... Oh my god, it like... Really, this storm is such a big deal, I don't know for what. Like, guys, it's just a storm. Anyways, and so... And people be coming across Montreal just to go these places, and we're literally like a 5-minute walk from these places. So like, it might be far from downtown campus, but it's very easy to access it. But it's really close to the chill, relaxed, nice, beautiful places that are Atwater Market and Lachine Canal. I'm gonna put pictures here again. Also, people be saying that since it's far away from campus, you don't really get to socialize with people that are downtown, like in downtown residents. First of all, I don't agree with this. I have friends that are in downtown campus that you meet through classes, in the library, during parties. Like, it's not even true. And even if it was true, we are 200 people in Solin Hall. So I feel like in 200 people you can find your match and you can find your friends. And I personally don't feel the need to know more than 200 people if I would say it so myself. So first, it's not true, but even if it was true, I don't think it's such a big deal. Like, they're the same people, except in Solin Hall they are cooler people. Yeah, because I would say, like, in each residence, you kind of have a vibe attributed to the people. So like, Upper is like the American party people, then like Douglas is the scholarship kids, Last It is like the French nerdy kids. I don't really know for the rest. Campus One, like international rich kids. New Res, French kids again. At least there are French kids everywhere. In Solin Hall, I'm French, for your information, if you couldn't hear it to my beautiful accent. And Solin Hall, I would say, like, we're kind of the independent, cool, laid back people. Like, we're pretty chill. I would say we're the chill res. Yeah. And like the fourth issue, people would be saying, but to me it's fully not an issue. Like, it's the fact that we don't have a meal plan. So people be saying it's an issue because then you have to do your grocery shopping. And someone is calling me. Why people keep interrupting me? Wait. Okay, sorry, that was my friend. So what was I saying? Okay, so people will be saying that not having a meal plan is an issue because then you have to go grocery shopping and do your cooking, so it's a waste of time. But it's definitely not a waste of money, because the meal plan be super expensive, and for what? And like doing your own grocery is like actually okay. Like, it's way less expensive than having a meal plan. And also, like, you have to do what? Take 1 hour break every 2 weeks to go grocery shopping. I think it's okay. I think it's fine. It's a break. Like, it's really enjoyable at one point. And also it means that you can go to a restaurant whenever you want. Because I know if I had a meal plan, I wouldn't have gone to a restaurant as much as I did this year, because I would feel like I would be wasting my meal plan money, and I hate to waste. So I definitely wouldn't have enjoyed Montreal as much. So yeah, and finally, that's another point that I noted, but people don't be talking about it. But it's the fact that Solin Hall leaves, so like, ends at the end of June. So you rent Solin Hall from September to the end of June, whereas other res, you rent your room from September to mid-August, like, I don't know when it starts, to the end of May. No, the end of April. May or April. No, the end of April. Because we're in May now. The end of April. So if I was in another res, like in a downtown res, that meant I would have had to move out during my finals and find an apartment during my finals and doing all of that during my finals. You can't realize how glad I am that I'm in Solin Hall and that my lease ends at the end of June. First of all, because I didn't have to move out during my finals. Second of all, because I'm taking a summer class, and so that also means I don't have to worry about moving out and finding another apartment for just 1 month for my summer class. So for some people it'd be a negative point that you have to pay till the end of June, even though you'd be leaving at the end of April or the beginning of May if you don't do a summer class or if you don't want to enjoy Montreal. But I know that many people be doing summer classes, first of all. Second of all, the people that don't do summer classes want to enjoy Montreal during the summer, springtime. So anyway, they would stay longer. So yeah, to people it'd be a negative point, but to me it's a really great point. And finally, for equivalent prices to downtown residents, I have a very big room. Like it's actually pretty big, and pretty comfy. It's a mess, but it's pretty comfy and I really like it. So, and it looks like a room, because I think it's last sit. You can have pretty big rooms, but it's more expensive, first of all, and also it looks like a hotel room. And I would have hated that. I would have fully hated that. So it depends on your preferences, but I prefer to have a large room for cheaper and that looks like a bedroom, rather than a large room that is more expensive and looks like a hotel room. And if you want something very cheap, Solin Hall is also the deal, because you pay depending on the size of your room. So I have like a regular or large room, I don't know, I think it's a regular. But you can have a petite room, and so that's very inexpensive. Well, inexpensive compared to the other residents. So yes, that's it.